Hey Sheila, give me 1 second. I'm not sure what's going on, so let me swap over. So guys, what I'm doing is I'm trying to do a test stream. We had some slight technical issues last night with a stream, and I was very unpleased with it and how it worked out. So doing some pre-test here. If we can get the stream up and give me 1 second. If we can get this stream up and running perfectly fine, we'll talk about and show off some products that I have sitting here, maybe do some live streaming, testing, and stuff like that. So, yeah, I definitely am here. It's back to the same issue. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Echo. What? There's an echo? Echo? Oh, man. So. Definitely here, but yeah, I see the same issue. We're still having that same issue. Man. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Should I throw my hands up in there and just tap? It's the same issue. So, Sheila, yeah, we were, like I said, gonna be doing some testing, trying to figure it out, but I'm having awesome drops. Man, what is... You know what's wrong with my stream, huh? I can't proceed this way. All right. Well, this is not going to do what I wanted to do. Honestly, I was going to do product fun. I was going to mess with stuff. I'm not sure how bad it really looks. Sheila, how bad is the stream technically to you? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to, but it's like I'm not sure what's going on with this. It makes no sense. Like it's should not be this way. Yeah, we're definitely having some. Oh yeah, I'll show you, Sheila. So we're having 50% data loss right now, and I'm not sure what's going on. I have no clue. Whew. All right, so we can do some product stuff. We can actually mess with some stuff. Sit here and play with it. I'm not happy with what's going on, and it's just shouldn't be this way. So far, so good. Hey, well, I just saw it happen again. Let's see if we can get this out here. Yeah, we're having some major drop with it, so. Whoa. Yeah, we'll see. We're just trying to get some stuff opened up over here while I do this, because there are products that I do want to show. I would like to do a little showcase live stream if I can. So I didn't see it. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing it. It's definitely something. I'm not sure what it is. Now, like I said, we do have a few products. This is called the Humminbird MK1. This is going to be like a little shaver, guys. So this little shaver is kind of cool. It's going to do some beautiful stuff for you if you need to. It's going to have a nice battery life. It is fully rechargeable, so you don't have to worry about it. Digital display, and it's got a beard trimmer system where you guys can actually change out the heads or on the pieces of this, and that's kind of cool. Now, about 60 minutes of runtime on a full charge, which is great. And this is that beautiful little shaver right here. So it's just a little handheld, guys, with this. Now, this is going to get kind of cool because when you pop it open, you're going to see, of course, the trimming blade right there. Now, if I hold down the button, it's going to pop up, and you guys are going to see. Let's see if we can get it to go. Oh, it's in lock mode. That's kind of cool. So it's kind of a cool with this, and I'm gonna see and figure this out with you guys because, like I said, it's got a lock mode. And I didn't expect a lock mode, so there is a user manual, but there are some other pieces. So you guys got some beard guards. These are going to be just different lengths, so you guys have different lengths of trimming. So let's say you guys have a beard, you could trim to a certain length and not trim it all the way off, which is great because sometimes I don't like to trim it off. Now you're going to have 4 pieces of those, and they're all going to be actually 5 of these, all different lengths. So you have different lengths with these on hand, which is great for that. You're going to have a carrying bag for the actual razor itself. It's not going to allow you to take the heads with you. USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Now, it is a braided cable, so you do have that braided cable, which is cool. Cleaning tool, so if you guys need to clean it, it's got the cleaning tool, and it's actually even got a little stripper head on the end, which I kind of like. Now, the user manual. Like I said, there is a user manual. It's going to tell you guys how to use this. Now, that's actually kind of cool with it, the way it works, and I'm actually trying to see how we just turn it on and activate it. So let's see if it tells us. Is it literally just... Oh, all right, cool. That is actually different. You're going to kind of like this. So, with this razor head, when you hold the power button on the side, you guys watch the front, as a countdown. Once it's counted down, it's actually now on. You guys can see it says about 68 minutes. And if I just tap it, it's back on and it's back off, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that it can actually do that. Hold it back down, it's going to shut down, and then it permanently locks it and shuts it off. Charging cable on the bottom, which is great. Like I said, you guys can do, of course, different size beard pieces, and you just literally clip these on to the actual blade, and then you have it clipped on with this. Now, it's a great little option like that, and I kind of like that it is that way with it. Now, it's got a digital battery level. It's got, of course, universal C charging, 4-foot cable that comes with it. I think it's going to be like up to max 70 minutes of runtime, depending on how long you're using it at times. It's going to take, of course, for a full charge or so, it's about 5 to 10 minutes to charge it. That's quick. And that's actually kind of cool that it's got a quick charge rate with this. The T-heads are actually nice with it. Now, I want to know is I'm going to check for you guys, is it, of course, water resistant and waterproof? And that's what I would like to also know. Sometimes with these, you guys can use it in the water and you guys can do well. I don't see anything about waterproof and water resistant. So, nice little piece. And when you're done, of course, you have to take the head off, and that's where you're going to put it. Then you put it back in there. And then you got, of course, that nice little carrying bag, which if you want to, put it in there, cinch it down, and then you guys can take it on the go. Nice and portable. What I would love to have seen is, of course, a place to, of course, put the beard trimming pieces in the carrying bag. Not a big drawback with that, but it definitely has it on hand for the usage. Now, it's a nice little piece. The Humminbird MK1, cool little option. If you guys need a little clipper set, definitely check that one out. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm dropping stuff and we grab it, and we're just going to keep playing around with this stream. I do know that there are, of course, data drops, and we're having slight technical issues, but we're just going to keep going with it. Yeah, you don't see it? What do you mean you don't see it? That's all I see. All I see. Maybe I'm just really finicky about my shows. Let's put all this back away. Feel like I'm going to be fighting with the internet company or something at some point. Not really, but it's there's an issue somewhere, and I don't know. I can't get it back in the box, Captain. Sheila, it won't go in the box. We'll just deal with it. All right, up next, guys, we're going to do another little cool piece right here. And this is actually something a little different than I normally have messed with. I mean, I mess with stuff like this. Hey, Phil, what's up? What's up, buddy? So we're going to mess with the air hug. Air hug. And you're probably like, what's an air hug? This is actually a USB gaming microphone. It's a one-touch button with LED indicator, AI noise reduction. It's considered a condenser microphone. It's a plug-and-play option from Air Hug. And of course, guys, you can see the logo 22 on there, and you guys can see the cool little design. This is something that's going to actually just sit on your desk and be active and used on the desk. Now, when we pull it out, you're going to be greeted with, of course, first and foremost, the cable. It's a USB-C to USB-A cable with that, so that's what we have on hand. User manual. Don't really need the user manual because it is plug and play. So no software to use and stuff like that. This is what it looks like right here. So this is the Air Hug microphone. Now you're probably wondering, well, which direction I set it, and that'd be kind of cool, but I don't think we have to set it in any direction because it's just supposed to pick up. USB-C on this actual piece right here is how we're going to actually do this on hand. Now, USB-C, of course, I can just connect it up, and when I do it, it might mess up our actual microphone in the actual stream. So if it does, let me know. So right there, of course, it's now hooked up. It's now connected. And you guys can see the colors changing. It's an RGB colorway color pattern with this. And that's kind of cool that the way that it kind of works. Now, if we want to, though, we can actually change this out. And I'm going to do that. So I now changed it out. We're on the Air Hug 22. This is that microphone. Now, I have no clue if it sounds great, if it sounds bad, how loud it's peaking, or anything. I know if I touch when I tap it again, it's going to bring that microphone back, and we are now in action. This is that microphone. If we move it away, you guys will see that it's going to take a little bit of voice with this. Sheila, Phil, what does that sound like? Is it a decent microphone? I don't have feedback to hear it. So I would love to really have some feedback with this little live show right here, how this microphone sounds in action. You guys, it's actually a cool looking little microphone. I like the look of this. This is actually different. To have the difference of this, and I'm going to do some stuff. It looks like the noise suppression works pretty good when I'm sitting there hitting my hand on the actual desk, which is kind of cool with that as well. I was expecting it to be a little bit of noise with the plug and play and built-in AI activation with this. That's kind of cool with this. Now, when the green light mode is on, it is AI, and it has 7 color lights for the AI noise reduction mode. And it's going to just change through those modes with that. And if I just go and change it through, of course, we have the activation on hand. Now, it's built with what's called a DSP, and it has a DSP built in. It's a chip. That chip is going to help with the AI real technology. Now, zero latency is what they claim with the connection with this. One built-in, of course, omnidirectional microphone, which is going to pick from every direction of this piece. And now, of course, I have it set down on the desk down here, and hopefully it sounds mono. You know what? Let me see if I can get a sound feedback from this. Color lights for the AI noise reduction mode. It's going to just change through those modes with that. And if I do agree, it's got a little bit of a mono or echo, or not echo sound, but a hollowish sound.
But let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's kind of talk about that for a reason. Plug and play. I mean, you guys are going to use a software anyways, and you guys can actually change that software out for you. And that's what I'm going to kind of do. So we're going to kind of mess with the software. So bear with me.
So now that we removed, of course, the software, now I'm going to do a couple other things, and let's see if we can adjust it a little bit more different. So let's see if we can actually do this. I want to see if I can come up here. Not really seeing an option to, of course, do that, but it's definitely doesn't sound bad for a plug and play microphone. And I can actually talk about it. It's a $20 microphone. So Sheila, $20 for this microphone. I don't think that sounds that bad for a $20 microphone, to be honest. Plug and play style of variation. So kind of cool that it can actually do that type of sound for $20. I'm sure if we messed with it a little bit more and we actually started playing around with some other stuff, get it sounding better. We could probably clear some stuff up. Let's just go there. So I don't think that's too bad right there. So if you guys need, the AirHug 22 USB gaming microphone. All right, now we're back over to my Blue Yeti X, of course, with that on hand, and it's another little cool microphone that I do use quite a bit. So, cool little microphone, plug and play, usability, USB-C connection, guys. Do what you need as you need, and then have some fun with it. I'm going to actually drop that microphone in there, put that back. I forgot the shaver tag. We'll set that over there. Yeah. It is. I don't hate that. I mean, that little bit of sound feedback that you kind of showed me and I listened to, it's not that bad. That's not that bad. That could be, I'm going to say it, that could be 100 times worse for the price point. It's $20, guys. Literally $20 is that price point with that. I can kind of, let's see if I can share this with you. So that is going to be the link to that. So, hey, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all with that. So that is that $20 product. All right, we have two more products that we're going to mess with right now during this live stream. First and foremost, I want to show you guys something that I've been waiting for. This thing is phenomenally cool. This is something I've been wanting. And if you guys know me, I use a lot of wireless charging. I love wireless charging. So, there's a company called Rory. Rory made this wireless charging base. And I'm going to call it a base for a reason. It's actually a charging stand, and this is the actual box for it. This is going to allow you to do a bunch of cool stuff. First and foremost, you guys can charge your watches, your AirPods, and your phones off of this. And that's the cool part about it. When we pop this open, you're going to see why I've been wanting this and why it's actually as cool as I say it is. And hopefully you guys agree. So you guys are going to be able to make yourself empowered by opening it up. When we open it up, you guys are going to see, of course, there's this little tag that says Rory. You're going to see the user manual with that, of course. You're going to see a couple other pieces, right? So it is not in one piece, and we're going to go full in depth why it's not in one piece in a second. We're going to pop this out. This is the base. So you have the base, and you're probably like, that's your base? Yeah, this is the base, and you're going to understand this in a second. On the side, you guys are going to see the little round disc on the side. If I push it out, it's going to come out, and you're going to have the smartwatch charging for your Apple Watches. So you guys can actually plug and drop down your smartwatch right onto that, or you guys can hide it away. Doesn't have to be there. The base on top, this can actually go in a few different ways. First and foremost, if I start moving it around, guys, you can see, of course, we can adjust it, change the ability of how it actually works, and the connect of usability with that. So you guys have that, of course, on hand. And you guys can see right here, it's very cool that it slides and activates the way it does. When you're using this, You guys can put it just like it is. It could stand it, and then you guys can have this piece right here, or you guys can slide it out, have it angled. It's up to you. When it's fully interacted, you guys are going to see that you have the usability. On the back, you're going to have the input USB-C. You're going to have the output USB-C as well, so you guys can charge outwards of that USB-C. On the top, you guys can put your Samsung Buds or other pieces right there and charge it wirelessly just by setting that on top, which is great and all at first. It's the other piece that makes it the creme de la creme. Now, if you guys know, I like to do a lot of stuff that's not at home sometimes. Well, you have this piece right here, and you're probably like, well, what is this? This is a 10,000 milliamp power bank that can be taken with you. But when you want to, literally slide it in the base, magnetically connect your phone, and you now have a phone charging base. So the base now charges. If you want to angle it, you guys can tip the angle and angle it in any direction that you want. This is still going to allow you to set your wireless earbuds on the top to charge it and your smartwatch on the side. So you guys can do all three at once. Now, what I like about it is I can now set this and have my phone setting up in action and not have to worry about it going. But if I want to go and I want to make sure that I have extra power for the day, I literally slide off of the actual piece and take it with me. So I can take the power bank with me. Now the power bank, guys, down here on bottom, there's a little button, and you guys will tap it on. And once you tap it on, it's going to activate. And that's all that is the on and off button for it. So you have an on and off button for the power bank when you're gone. If you need to charge the power bank away from home, it's got a USB-C port. So you guys can actually charge the power bank away from home when you don't have the dock with you. Now, when you have the dock, though, you just literally take the dock, slide it in place, and then you have that activation. This is going to work with every iPhone from 16 down to 12. It's going to work with all the watches from Gen 2 up to Gen 10 and all of your AirPods with this. Now, it's a 15-watt wireless charger for the phone. The watch is a 5-watt charger. The earbuds are a 5-watt charger. And literally, that's what you're going to have here. So you have those capabilities on hand. Now, 3-in-1 charging capability, but technically it's a 4-in-1 if you guys want to use that other USB-C cable, which is kind of cool with that. And I like that they added that extra USB-C cable for you guys to do all of that on hand and the capabilities of charging other devices. Now, what that means is, let's say you guys want to set your phone up and you guys can make your phone a clock. So if you have a clock screen, your phone is now a clock screen for your house. So you now have a clock screen. If you don't want to do that, guys, you can use it to, of course, set your phone up, watch videos. This thing is phenomenally cool. And it's a great little piece right here. Now, what we're also going to show you guys is everything else that comes included with this, of course, on hand. And there are a few more things that come in this kit. I'm going to grab it. First and foremost is the packet. Packet's great and all, but if you guys need a magnetic disc, it has this 3M adhesive style magnetic disc. It's going to allow you guys to magnetically stick it on cases that may need a little extra help of connectability, but still make sure they're mag safe. When you pop it open, you're going to be greeted with, of course, the USB-C to USB-C cable. It's not the world's longest cable, but it's going to do the job you need it to do. I mean, let's go there, right? You're also going to get the wall brick, and it's just a standard wall brick, USB-C brick that's going to plug into the wall so you guys can actually charge it. PD fast charger. So you guys get everything you need in this kit to, of course, do the stuff you need. And I kind of like that. Sheila, what do you think about that? What do you think about the Rory? I kind of like this. This thing, I've been waiting for it to show up. It's really, really cool. So I love the options of this. I like that. It's a great little option of this to have something like this. And if you want to take the power bank with you, and come on, power bank, charging block, this is cool. So that's the Rory little charger. Phenomenal cool product. So I can't wait to mess with it some more. You guys, has anybody else messed with any other Rory products? I've done a few, and I've not been disappointed with the Rory products yet. Let's see if I can get the label back on the box. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Rory makes some really great products. That one's up there. I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna have to redo some videos later, and of course, get the videos out there. Now, up next is going to be a power bank or jump starter / tire inflator. This is from U-Tray, and I believe that's how it's pronounced, U-Tray. This is, of course, the U-Tray jump starter. This is the JS20. Now, this is going to be an air compressor jump starter combination. Now, you guys are seeing everything as it comes out of the box that I've seen. I haven't opened it, so I know nothing of this product yet so far. Now, what I do know is it can do 150 psi. It's a 500 or 5,000 amp jump starter. It will do 12 volt batteries all the way up to 10-liter diesel engine. So you guys are good there, all the way to 10-liter diesels. 3 modes of flashlight built in on hand. So cool little carrying case. And I'm going to always tell you guys, have one of these in your cars. I have one in every car, to be honest. Great little logo, nice little handle, good little carrying case so far. I like that. Double zippered with, of course, that nice and red and black. And when we pop it open, you guys are going to see, oh, hey, I was not expecting this. So it comes with some work gloves. Now, let's see if they fit my hand. Well, they do. They do fit my hand. Finally, a pair of gloves that have come that fit my hand. And, wow, it's got grip. It's got some grip. So we got some working gloves. Working gloves. I kind of like that. So it comes with working gloves. So you don't have to worry about grease or battery acid when you jumpstart cars. Kind of cool that they added that in this kit. Was not expecting that in this kit whatsoever. Now on the opposite side, you're going to get, of course, the jumper cables. And we'll show you guys how to use these in a second. And inside this is going to be a circuit breaker, and there's going to be a few other things. Force start. So it has a force start. If your car has a problem starting, the battery is super, super low. Right here, and you guys can press that button, and you guys can force start it. You're going to have, of course, needle-nosed prongs that are going to clip onto your positive and negative post, whether it be on your battery or, of course, your jump points under the hood for that. You're going to get some inflator pieces, including air inflator for like air mattresses, inflators for, of course, your cars, and basketball needles. That's included. You're going to get a charging cable, USB-A to USB-C. It's not the world's biggest cable, but it's going to do what you need. You're also going to get the actual tire inflator nozzle, and this is a removable nozzle, so you guys will screw this on, and then you guys can clip this onto your your bicycles, your motorcycles, your cars, or your trucks. Now remember, 150 psi max inflation. It's not going to do semi-trucks, guys. Now with it, you guys see it's fully wrapped, encapsulated, and of course, it is wrapped up great. Now, I'm going to sit here and laugh because they give me this peel piece. The peel piece is supposed to peel the plastic that's on the screen, but it looks like they forgot the plastic to go over the screen. Not a big deal. You guys, this is lightweight. I'm kind of... This is super light. You guys see the shocked face on me right here? This is actually like crazily light for a lithium battery jump pack. Now, of course, you guys got the display. It's going to show you guys right there the modes that you guys want with this. We can actually change through the menu if we want to change the menu. So you guys can see that we're moving to motorcycle, bicycle, and of course basketballs. And then we have automatic or manual. We can change the KPA, of course, to this. We can go to bar as well. And it will allow us to do that with this. And I like PSI personally, so that's where I kind of use it. If we want to adjust it up, we can actually adjust the inflation up by pressing the buttons. And then once we do that, we tap it, it's up and running, and it's now jump started. You're going to have, of course, the in and out connections. Now, this is going to have a USB-C connection. So you guys can charge your phones off of it. So you have the USB-A's and USB-C's capabilities. The USB-C is an input only. The two USB-As are outputs, and you guys are going to have the 3.0 and, of course, quick charger. The next little plug over here is going to be for the jumper cables. And you guys don't have to worry about reverse polarity because you can only plug it in one way. It's got a one-way style plug. So let's say I want to plug it in that way. Like you'll see right there, it's now flashing red and greens and doing everything. If I change it around, you can't plug it in. It won't let you feed it in there. You guys will fit it all the way in there, and then it's now, of course, set up there. Tap that, and you guys can force jumpstart it with this. You will then take the positive, which is your red cable, and you'll connect it to the positive side of your car battery. And that's the way it's going to work with that. You'll then take, of course, your ground. You can ground it to, of course, bare metal, or you guys can ground it to the battery negative connection. And then once you do that, you guys are good to go to jumpstart your car. And that's the cool part about it. Literally, you guys turn on the power, you guys set it up, and you're good to go. So with that, you don't have to worry about it. It's got built-in protection, so you guys are good there. It's not going to overcharge and all of that stuff. When you're done, of course, put that back on, and you're good to go with it on hand. That's a great option with this. Now, what I'm going to also show you is that flashlight. So we have flashlight. We can change it into SOS mode. We can even flash it even farther, or we can just standard flashlight. Hold it down, and it shuts off. So it has the flashlight as well. To inflate your tires, like I said, you're going to take the inflator hose. You're going to grab it. You're going to come over here. You're going to, of course, screw it on. And make sure it's all the way screwed on, right? So here we go, of course, on hand. Should be good. Then if we want to, we can go to the menu. We can come over here. We can grab the PSI. Let's say 45 pounds. And then it's up and inflating. That's all it takes to this. And you guys can see I put it up to 46. Don't really need it to 46. But we're now inflating. It's a little bit loud, though. This one's actually a little bit loud with that on hand. So, kind of cool, great little options. Tire inflator, jump starter, cool little kit. And it comes with gloves. Comes with gloves. So, I like that. See if we can get everything back in, of course, the container, and that's another cool piece. So it's a great option for you guys. You're going to be able to jumpstart your cars like you should need with this. Now, 1 liter gasoline engines, 3 liter motorcycle engines, 5 liter trucks, 7 liter cars, or even 10 liter diesels can be jumped with this. You guys are going to be able to do, of course, like, car modes anywhere from 26 to 50 PSI for most cars. Most cars are not going to go over that. You guys can do an inflatable raft with this. So you guys can do like your air rafts and stuff. You guys can do basketballs if you want to as well. So you have all of those options to inflate with the different nozzles and, of course, the tips on hand with that. Now, you have 10 safety protocols built into this. You have I think it's like a 10,000 milliamp power bank for charging devices off of it as well. You have the 3 light modes. You guys can do anywhere from 30 to 50 jump starts off of this kit, which is like phenomenal to know that you guys can do that many jump starts off of this off of one charge. And of course, right here, we're going to try to encapsulate and close it back up. My bad. You do need to make sure that when you put it all back together that, it's, of course, not going to cause some issues. Like I just did. So, close it back up. Good to go. You guys have a great little piece here. So, nice little jump starter. Great little kit with that. I will actually share that link for that one as well, so you guys can actually see that. So that is that product. Get the box code. Okay. All right. So, any questions, guys, about those products? All right, guys, I'm going to call this a stream. I'm going to do some videos. Like I said, I was testing out this stream on hand just to see if we could get it up and running. I still see there are some still slight glitches. Not sure what is causing it, but hopefully I can kind of fix that throughout the day and be ready for, of course, the full stream tomorrow morning. And hopefully we'll see you guys all tomorrow morning on that stream. Sheila, thanks for hanging out with me. Phil, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I will see you guys a little later. Like I said, it was just a quick little test stream and, of course, messing with some products.